Good day, students! I am Sir Gilbert Lahara, your teacher in Physical Education and Health 11. In today's lesson, we're going to discuss about sports. What is sports? Do you have any idea what sports is? Sport pertains to any form of competitive physical activity or game that aims to use, maintain, or improve physical ability and skills while providing enjoyment to participants and, in some cases, entertainment to spectators. Sports play a vital role in keeping the society active. It is worth noting that people play their preferred sports even during their leisure time, even as some sports are formalized into official competitions, whether local, regional, national, or international. Sports have become part of our society. There are different kinds of sports activities that provide excitement, challenges, and satisfaction to different people. Sports have different categories. We have individual sports, dual sports, team sports, and outdoor challenge and extreme sports. Let us start with individual sports. What type of sports is individual sports? Let's find out. An individual sport is one in which a single individual participates most often to perform to the best of his or her ability. In turn, that individual receives a score or registers a time to reflect his or her level of performance. Sports such as boxing, fencing, swimming, gymnastics, and taekwondo are just some examples of individual sports. Many of these individual sports are considered lifetime sports. What do you mean by lifetime sports? And why is it that individual sports are considered lifetime sports? Lifetime sports are activities that people can enjoy throughout life as they are low impact and less strenuous. Since individual sports requires only yourself to perform this kind of activity, you can enjoy it throughout your life even if you are getting older. Next is dual and partner sports. How is it differ with individual sports? A dual sport is a sport that can be done with another person, hence it is called partner sports. Some examples of dual sports are table tennis and badminton. This type of sports can be played with only two individuals in a team, although they can be practiced individually as well. Since dual sports require a fewer number of people, they can be also considered as a lifetime sport. The next type of sports is team sports. A team sport is a sport in which a group of more than two individuals work together to defeat an opposing group of the same number of individuals. The outcome of the competition is most often the result of the collective effort of the group as opposed to the individual effort of a single individual. Team sports requires teammates and often special pieces of equipment and courts or playing venues. In the Philippines, the most commonly recognized team sports are basketball, volleyball, and football. The next type of sport is outdoor, challenge, or extreme sports. Some recreational activities such as mountain biking, rock climbing, or hiking are considered as sports and are sometimes referred to as outdoor or challenge sports. On the other hand, activities such as free diving, motocross are often referred to as extreme sports. And now we're going to proceed to the discussion of one of the individual sports, which is table tennis. The game of table tennis probably descended from the game of royal tennis, also known as real tennis or court tennis, which was played in the medieval era. In the 1990s, Englishman James Gibb is credited with bringing hollow celluloid balls back to England from the USA, although some other sources claim they were plastic balls. Previously, most balls were solid rubber or cork, often covered in material. Some sources also credit Gibb with inventing the name ping pong, which was supposed to have been derived from the sounds of the ball bouncing off the drum bottle doors or paddles, each of which had a different sound. And now we will proceed to the discussion of the table tennis equipment. First, we have balls. It weighs 2.7 grams and has a circumference of 40 mm in diameter. Next, we have table. 2.74 meter or 9 feet long and 1.52 meter or 5 feet wide and 76 centimeter or 30 inches high with a masonite, a type of hardboard or similar manufactured timber layered with a smooth, low friction coating. The table surface is divided into two halves by 15.25 cm or 16 inches high net. We also have racket or paddle. The average size of the blade is about 6.5 inches or 16.5 cm long and 6 inches or 15 cm wide wooden blade covered with rubber on one or two sides. Net. It is usually made of a dark colored mesh which is clearly visible against a white or an orange ball. How about the rules and regulations in table tennis? Let's find out. Starting a game. According to the International Table Tennis Federation rule, the first service is decided by lot, normally a coin toss. It is also common for one player or the umpire or scorer to hide the ball in one or other hand, usually hidden under the table, allowing the other player to guess which hand the ball is in. The correct or incorrect guess gives the winner the option to choose to serve, receive, or to choose which side of the table to use. A common but not sanctioned method is for the players to play the ball back and forth 4 times and then play out the point. This is commonly referred to as play to serve or rally to serve. Service and return. In gameplay, the player serving the ball commences a play. The server first stands with the ball held on the open palm of the hand, not carrying the racket, holds the free hand, and tosses the ball directly upward without. In casual games, many players do not toss the ball outward. However, this is technically illegal and can give the serving player an unfair advantage. The ball must remain behind the end line and above the upper surface of the table, known as the playing surface at all times during the service. The server cannot use his body or clothing to obstruct sight of the ball. The opponent and the umpire must have a clear view of the ball at all times. If the umpire is doubtful of the legality of the service, they may first interrupt play and give a warning to the server. If the service is good, then the receiver must make a good return by hitting the ball back before it bounces a second time on the receiver's side of the table so that the ball passes the net and touches the opponent's court either directly or after touching the net assembly. In the game table tennis, we are using different types of grip. We have the shake hands grip or the penhold grip. The shake hands grip generally favored by Western players and is so named because you hold the paddle as if you're ready to perform a handshake. The penhold grip, popular among players from Asia, is so named because you hold the paddle as you would hold the pen. Traditionally, penhold players use only one side of the paddle. However, the Chinese have developed a new technique where both sides of the paddle are used, and that is the reverse penhold backhand. And that's the end of our lesson for today. I hope you learned from it. Thank you and God bless you all.